माँ बाप क्या बोलेंगे, दोस्त लोग क्या बोलेंगे, भाई बहन क्या बोलेंगे, दुनिया क्या बोलेगी, क्योंकि दुनिया में बोलती रहेगी, चाहे तुम अच्छा कर रहे हो नहीं कर रहे हो, दुनिया कुछ ना कुछ पकड़ करती रहेगी, पर तुम्हारा फर्ज बनता है कि तुम खुद से सच बोलो. So if you want to be an engineer today, great. After 4 years, you realize you don't want to be one, perfectly fine. You know what? Your life is not lost on you. The world is completely open and willing to embrace people who are smart and willing to work hard. That's the best thing about the world. It is the most objective way of determining merit. You're smart and you know how to work hard. If you know these two things, you will have luck come your way. You will have doors open for you. You will find yourself in situations where you want it to be and make it work for you. But what you need is immense courage. क्योंकि उस पॉइंट पे जब दुनिया को बोलना पड़ता है ना कि मैं इंजीनियरिंग नहीं करना चाहता, मैं IIT दिल्ली की इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री के बाद इंजीनियर नहीं बनना चाहता, एंड लोग बोलेंगे तुम बेवकूफ हो, गधे हो, जिंदगी की सबसे बड़ी गलती कर रहे हो, बट स्टिल इन योर हार्ट विल फील कि नहीं यह शायद मेरे लिए सच है. दैट विल रिक्वायर करेज. दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी. इट्स फार इजियर फॉर यू टू बी स्मार्ट. It's far easier for you to work hard. It is insanely tough to stand up on stage and admit to the world that after 4 years of intense hard work, this is not what I want to sign up for. This is now how I see my life. This is not what I want to do. And if you are able to draw that courage, things work out. Now the question is, how do you draw the courage? And I promise this will be the last thing I'll say. The way you draw this courage is by a very simple realization. It's a very powerful one, but it's a very simple one. And that is, all of us, certainly in the Dogra hall today, and certainly when you step out of this hall as well, all of us are extremely lucky. We are very privileged. The fact that you're sitting in this hall, the fact that you're studying in this institute, the fact that you were born in a family that took care of you, gave you food, shelter, education, love, values, because of which you got to this point, and the fact that you will go out and win the world means कि तुम जिंदगी में कभी भी भूखे नंगे नहीं मरने वाले. तुम्हारी जिंदगी का बेस ना कवर्ड है. तुम्हारी जिंदगी का जो नेगेटिव आउटकम है वो डिटरमिन्ड है. You can never go below a certain outcome. That's the best thing about your life. If you really think, what's the worst thing that can happen if I were to do what I want to do? You're not going to die. You're not going to be on the streets. You're not going to die of hunger or without clothes or in the cold because you didn't have anything to wear. Your base is covered. And that means you have limited downside. But your upside is unlimited. You can be whosoever you want to be by the upside that you can enjoy in life. It's the same thing as अगर मैं एक नया कसिनो खोलूंगा और मैं बोलूंगा एक बहुत बढ़िया गेम है, and यही गेम है कसिनो में और कोई गेम नहीं है. गेम के रूल्स ये हैं, तुम चाहे जितने भी पैसे डाल दो, तुम जितना हारोगे वो डिटरमिन्ड है. उससे ज्यादा तुम कभी हार ही नहीं सकते. लेकिन तुम जितना जीतोगे वो डिटरमिन्ड नहीं है. You can win 10x, 100x, 1000x, 10,000x of what you have invested or committed. My question to you then is, how many times will you play the game? And my answer is, every fucking day of my life. I will play this game every single day of my life. Because if my loss is capped and my upside is infinite, I just need that one chance to make that upside whenever that happens. And that is the game of life for all of you. It is the way life is set for all of you. Your downside is capped. Your biggest downside is your ego. कि अगर मैं IIT दिल्ली से ग्रेजुएट होके एक खेत पर सब्जी उगाने का प्लान करूं तो लोग मुझ पे हंसेंगे. That's your fucking downside. It's not that you're going to die. It's not that your life will be shitty. It's what you think the world will think of you. And as long as you can manage that downside, your upside is for you to take. It's infinite. And you will only recognize that once you're old enough and wise enough and you experience the life. So that's the thing that worked for me. Was I scared whenever I made the decisions? Absolutely yes. But did I have the confidence that I'll be covered? 100% at all points of time. I was just playing for the upside. And thankfully, my upside worked, which is why I'm here. It may not have worked, which is why I would not be here. And that's absolutely okay. Because at the end of it, जब मैं मर रहा हूँगा, मैं ज़िंदगी में कम से कम ये तो नहीं बोलूँगा कि काश वो गेम खेल ली होती, क्योंकि ये गेम खेल के तो सिर्फ इतना ही मिला, and regrets आ रहा होगा.